Alright, I'm back because I totally forgot that I think I had something to do and it's not for 2 more days. So sorry. So back gonna keep going with this for a little bit longer. I'm gonna mute myself for a few minutes so I can eat some snacks real quick while I play, but I'll be talking later. Alright. We're gonna do these couple quests out here. A, we'll level up again, and B, I think we're gonna need at least some gil to buy part of the um, level 5 gear that we're gonna need. But we shall see. Alright. Rin wide seeks courageous pioneers who contain the willingness for summer farms. Farms bears the charge of the Admiral Settlement Initiative. We're rewarded handsomely to brave new frontiers. If we fail to fulfill our part of the bargain, the grant will be withdrawn. Despite this, the washed-up pirates elect delays their days away. There is still time. We need only clear away the rocks and debris from the area to be deemed settled. If you are willing to help, you'll find a shovel outside that hut on the hillside. Shovel? 2. Bird dregs, Lanusian oranges are ripe and ready for picking. Bah, I can't even rely on those rotten pirates to pick these ripe oranges, yet if I leave them a day longer, they're like to fall from the boughs. Mayhap you can grab a few from me. You're not afraid of a pesky hornet or two, are you? Alright, so we're gonna go do those real quick. So they do have, so far, the first couple, have, you know, they do build some background. Oh man, powerful Mark. Take him down at level 6. What? Oops, the last one. Why can't I? Thank you. Where the f I suppose I probably could just buy it from him right here. Yep. I don't know how I'd bring that first. Whatever, we'll close up those quests and see. I don't know if we can have enough kill with those. Those luscious oranges brimming with nectar, they're gonna get dropped any second. Ah, right to perfection, how sweet it is. If that lackadaisical lot of retired pirates comes down with scurvy, it has served them right. Just goes to show you can't teach an old sea dog new tricks. You'd think the Admiral would know that. Let's see when we get there. You've certainly proven you are not one to let obstacles stand in your path. If only these supposedly pioneering pirates weren't half as industrious as you. Expanding borders is all well and good, but the Admiral ought to know rugged frontiers can't be settled by layabouts. Let's go check. Just battle gear. Weapons first. Let's see how much of this stuff. Oh my god. Huh. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna actually continue the side quest here to get some more gil. And then we're gonna head back to Limits via returns. Do the warrior marauder quest line. I didn't read that. Well, notice your orange nectar is sweet, but rest assured it's paid for in sweat. You have to pollinate each orange by hand because the blasted pucks will prey on the nearby bees. If we could only eradicate some 5 puke catchers, it would save us from having to do nature's work. Yeah, this whole idea of reading through all the side quests seems like I'm not going to do it much. I think I'll stick to the ones that are, you know, the plus sign guys. I kind of forgot how annoying traversing the world by foot was. It takes so long. The buzz in the wind tells me you've done the deed. The only pest plague in my orchard are those woeful whelps out of water. If only you could rid me of the parasitic pirates as you did the pesky pucks. Alright, so that's something. Turn back. I'm pretty sure we get. We get that as a quest, at least one of it is a quest. Actually get 2. If we get 2. Buy the others. Next Master Warnzone wishes you to experience a traditional marauder training method. Rather, you approach me with a marauder's strides, determined and swerving and bereft of hesitation that marked our first meeting. I am pleased. The time has come for you to begin a new stage in your training. Now, what sets the axe aside from the gladius or the dagger? It is the raw, unstoppable destruction wrought by its thick, heavy blade, and that overwhelming power can only be properly directed by extraordinary physical strength. Thus we come to the core of this day's lesson. Such strength as a marauder must possess is developed through a traditional method passed down through the generations of the guild, a method that you too shall be taught to employ. Present yourself to Bronbar in the practice area downstairs, and he shall instruct you further. Downstairs is this way. Jump. Jump. The X-Master told me you'd be on your way. Inane's Bronbar. Good it is to meet a new marauder. Now, we axe wielders built strength and control by splitting boulders. That's right, our traditional method involves smashing a rock with your axe. But you can't use just any old swing. You need to hit the rock just so. Rotgeim, a fellow marauder, is waiting just outside the Zephyr Gate by the bridge over the Rogue River. She'll tell you how it's done. So, go back upstairs, teleport out. In. Ah. Greetings, lass. Ready to split some stones, are ye? I have thrice nice hard rocks for you to build up a sweat on. Don't try nothing fancy now. Just hit him with a good solid heavy swing. That's the way to do it, lass. Now you've got the idea. Why don't you have Adam a little harder with that heavy swing of yours? Nothing, hold nothing back. This is so stupid. Smash rock. Aye, I can see you're a natural. And your head's still ringing with the sound of crackling boulders. Take yourself back to Axemaster or Warren Zone and let him know you're ready for something harder. Oh, these are all two-parters, aren't they? Ugh. Can't return this. Planned at, as soon as I hit level 10, I open up the ability to get multiple classes. So we're going to open up Arcanist and all the crafters. Fish first. As the training loosen your muscles and focus your mind, Reno, an urgent request for help has arrived from the Red Rooster Stead, and I have chosen you to respond. It appears a hostile group of megalo crabs has unwillingly elected itself the next test of your prowess. As this is your first outing on an official martyr duty, you shall be accompanied by a veteran conjurer by the name of Sulkwibe. She awaits you on the floor below. May devastation follow in your wake. Rado, I know you who you are. My brother often has me escort his fledgling marauders on their more dangerous tasks. I suppose Warrenzone expects me to give you the details then. Very well. It seems the farmers needs to clear out a megalo crab nest near the Morning Widow in Lower Lendosia. I still trust you to find your own way there. Just don't forget your axe. So we're going to Lower Lendosia this time. Which is because we've got multiple hunting log marks out here to kill. Looks like as if nobody's home, I have to knew we were coming. Aid! I need aid! Nedard. Pant, please, it's my grandson. Them snippers got him. I told Sigard not to get too close. I told him. Get that weapon ready, Rado. We need to move now. Bugger and shite. Get away from me, you bloody great bastard. goodness, I thought I was dead for sure. Can't even play outside no more. What with all these scary monsters about? Me and Ma and me mom, me dad, they was both killed by some nasty bugger not so long ago. An oryx big as a mountain. And I bet you could beat it. I make it pay for what it did to me, folks. You take it easy now, son. There's a whole guild full of strapping lads and lasses like Rado here who will be glad to do just that. All you need to do is head home with your grandpa. You just let us worry about that nasty bugger. Consider your first duty a success, Rado. It's time you headed back as well. Before Lorenzo and begins to worry, I left your corpse for the crabs. Go north real quick because I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 or 2 marks over there that we can look at real quick. Knew it. Well, this time we've dug ourselves into a hole well and truly. Snuck a brimstone while shoveling through the mines, and now the rocks are rife with a reek of rotten eggs. The gas grew to be too much to bear. You need to clear this earth growth so we can restore the earth and plug the leak properly. Just mind the surface clouds brought on by the brimstone. That's a breath of fresh air. For many of the miners, a bed of brimstone is nothing to write home about, but I'm the one who has to write the letters when the gluttons choke to death down the road. The price is metals come in the wake of the calamity will make us either rich or dead. So you have shattered the shells of the megalo crabs and saved the life of a child to the bargain. Thus does our violent craft prove its merit. Well done, Ratto. Though no longer a threat to the farmers, you should know that it is unusual for such crabs to be found so near the stead. By all accounts, the creatures were ousted from their usual feeding grounds by a more fierce beast. Though no longer a threat to the farmers, you should know it is unusual for such crabs to be found so near the stead. By all accounts, the creatures were ousted from their usual feeding grounds by a more fierce beast. The beast of which I speak is a known terror in the lands within Nosha, ever seeking to expand its territory. And that boy's parents were but two of the many victims to fall to his rampages. It is a threat that must be dealt with ere long. Do thoughts of vengeance flit through your mind, Ratto, and nurture those urges, but do not let act on them. This monstrosity is far beyond your present skills. If you were to answer the lad's cry for vengeance, then you must grow stronger, become the raging behemoth this challenge demands. Alright, so we got a new axe, which is good. So we just need there's cosmic pants. Did I just get pants? Or did I get feet? Oh goddamn, it was feet. I didn't do feet. Alright, let's go check the let's check all the prices of the pieces that we need. So this one here, weapons I need. Clothes, fieldcraft is multiple scripts, diamonger. Seems to be a very unkind name to also name. I should mark one. I know what the one is. So I needed head, obviously. Let's go another pothole. Shit, okay. Sold. Need hands. Huh, nope. Oh, okay, got hands and then legs. Just hands and legs. So hands. And legs. Fresh. Alright. And now we'll go in. This is not right. So themselves. Alright. What mountain is there? That's a cool mountain. Oh, I've seen them before. So look at you, Shelby. Oh, as long as you're this well covered, I won't feel any yell throwing you out throwing you the sharks. Erstwhile buccaneers are an ornery lot. They rage and love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. But they respect strength, and by the looks of you, I'd say you'll have a little trouble getting there. You'll have little trouble getting their attention. What am I there? Oh, I just need that other. That's stupid. So I want to take that leather one, 'cause that'll get me. That might just be a check. Mixed noozles. An aura of confidence tells me you've been idle since last we met. I hope I have read you aright. Private task that requires the attention of a capable adventurer. Then might that adventurer be you? Then when the owner of the Summer Farms has a task for a competent adventurer. Good to hear, then I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You will have heard the rumors of the abductions. Citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsville Vince, as if plucked from the face of Hydlin, boots and all, by an unseen hand. And what's this got to do with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of bright, unsavory fellows with azure tattooed faces has been creeping up the edges of the fields and spying on me, yeoman. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but the farmhands are convinced that they're the kidnappers and vermin come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry and their work suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when the old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. This is a struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse of a morning. That is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Good lass. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner this place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Seasung Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Be careful, though, mixed noozles. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with there, But if they are kidnappers, we'll just be on your guard, alright? What the hell? Am I missing something here? Oh my god. I'm dumb. I remember this now. Oh, focus. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles. Well, I don't care. Yes.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not. As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Awake again, are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Snoozles, right glad I am to see you return safely returned. My lads were all gabbing about hearing what sounded like all seven hells breaking loose near the grotto, and I feared I'd sent you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope you knew something of interest. Hate to think you'd risk your life for nothing. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew at the cave, eh? I agree that such a knife would be part of any seafarer man's kit. I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates come to lure my farmhands back to a life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance at their doorstep and sent a maddened goobu on you. Aye, the pirates, they've been adding to their numbers of late. I'd best warn the lads and lasses in my employ to be on their guard against their schemes. You met someone else at the grotto, a woman with a strange contraption? Ah, Y'shtola. She's been in Limsa for a good while now. Her studies of the ether often bring her out to Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with the kidnappers. You take my word on that. Where trust should be lacking is in the yeomen of mine who have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate pasts. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, McSnoozles. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in far worse state than it is. Just you keep on lending your talents to those in need, eh? Help bring Limsa the brighter future she deserves. Stan Warren is up in arms and his hired hands were nowhere to be found. That sea sloth Severin and his lot never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round them up and let them know that Staleworm would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Here. So around the back and then down. Work, ha! Can't work when me hands are full lifting this mug, you know. I'd wager me last gill you'd never guess what I'm drinking. Well, you're right about the swell part. I reckon it might be worth a day of doing Staleworm shores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess of what I had for breakfast. Breadsticks. What gods, how did you know? It's my breath, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here, so I'd just as soon as get some real food in me, but I ain't one to reject the summons from the captain. Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? Wanton slaughter. You bet your bosom I did last. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I'll have to be satisfied taking my axe to the trees. That's fine. Oh, I'm stuck. Let me run. Oh, shit. I should go this way. So, Stailworn sent you. What do you reckon I say to that? I have saucer needs so damn right. Didn't get where I am by taking rough from any glorified gardeners, but I suppose I can see what he wants to get off my back. I am Severin. You the old man's errand girl now? Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on and ride it out. Ride on out. Continue to impress me, lass. All but Severin are accounted for. It's no fault of yours he's squirmed down. I've let that worm squirrel through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. 10, Sense Quest, over an hour, and then I got Defiance. Stairworn worries his sack of oranges will not reach Lotharogan checkpoint as planned. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I have no choice but to rely on the charlatan Severin, even though I am full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if it were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me. Snoozles, I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Lock the beast cage. Bloody hell, is on to the strait without a paddle. What's this now? Starborn sent you with the oranges, huh? So the old bugger had known all this time. Arg, what does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue me mates from those double-dealing goblins that are just over yonder by the bonfire. Severin sent you. The way you flew out of here, I was sure he'd sold us down the river. So, forward the fact that went off. If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. I owe you one. Would have gotten myself if not for Severin shoving me aside. Got away myself. You saved me mates, and for that I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back to my word. I've only given you this sack because I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Oseen and send him my regards. What have we here? A delivery from someone for farms, and it's scheduled? Ha, there's a first time for everything. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen, and don't miss them one bit. Here's Staleworm's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. And we go all the way back. What's up from farms? I don't want to use it. Let's just tell it's probably a lot of stuff, right? 100 freaking 100 gold now. Thanks. Just want to hoof it. FC with FC buffs. Back in one piece, that's a relief. How'd you fare, McSnoozles? This is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, alright. Though I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook this skimming off the top, but to sell us all short here with those god's-forsaken goblins? You do well to mind yourself around that two-wheeled cheat. If he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. Hurricane seeks first will improve the yields of his newly plowed fields. Blast, at this rate the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had black lopers, the bed could send our stalks soaring. I bet Rodoweda knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. That Gherkin's got a head of cabbage who thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. If you dare to pinch some from the cookpot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the oryx that dwell there. Once you 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Fruffwall at Tiller's Rest. You'll know what to do. I'm gonna start this off. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this quest though, so I do need to get going in a couple minutes. It's very, very easy to level up in this game, especially to start off with. I mean, you have MSQ to do. Like, your first class is very easy. It's the ones that follow that can be difficult, especially once you run out of side quests and everything. Alright, we'll finish this one. Arg, even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor the weak of the stomach, eh? Oh, don't tell me that Gurkhan and Rotweed neglected to mention where black loam comes from. Well, surely you figured it out if you're from cloying stench. It comes from the Oryx's lair of all places. Well, why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. Alright. Bracelet or... sorry.
Rampart.
String of index. String text. Why would that not recommend this? Almost gives you one of everything. Oh, screw it. Who cares? Alright, we'll start this and then I head off. Earthwall needs stolen farm tools recovered. Confounded pirates, they know nothing of till and only kill and steal, and their shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hand that feeds them, the mangy Mongols. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson of obedience myself if I hadn't sworn to Stalewarn that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools to make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. Alright, so that's